Let's talk about the top 10 budget-friendly handbag brands that you need to know about. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sabs and I love all things fashion and handbags. It's been quite a bit of an adjustment going from posting every single week to now every other Monday, but I really needed to do this summer because there's been a lot going on. And here's a major life update. You guys already know I have my dog Pico. He's my resident dog. I've had him for 5 years, but now I have a foster dog. Are you guys ready to meet him? He's the cutest little button. You guys, say hello to Roma. This is my foster dog. He's 4 months old. We think he's a Maltese Terrier mix. He's very bitey because he's teething right now. So he's kind of a piranha and he has the sharpest little teeth. But look at him. He could be held in one hand. He's like a little cylinder. Hold on. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. Wait. Let's bring him out of his bed so you can see how tiny he is. Roma has 3 other siblings. They are all up for adoption. So if anyone is interested, contact me. We are in Vancouver and anyone in Vancouver or in the surrounding areas is welcome to apply to adopt them. I love him so much. He's so cute. He just kicked my tripod. Anyway, that was Roma. And that is part of the reason why I had to lower the number of videos that I was making in the summertime because I knew I would be fostering Roma and I needed more time. So let's get back on track. In my last video, we covered the top 10 mid-range luxury bag brands that I thought you guys might be interested in learning about, and someone commented that maybe in my next video I could cover low range bag brands, so that is why we're here today. I am covering budget friendly handbag brands and handbag options that you guys may not know about. Of course, low range / affordable bag brands are subjective. It's about what budget you have in mind. I set myself an upper limit of $200 USD for myself, that I would only cover bag brands that are under or just about 200 USD. That being said, I picked my favorite 10 budget-friendly, affordable handbag brands and I can't wait to share them with you guys. They're so cute. Obviously, the prices vary among these choices, but hopefully there's something for everyone and I hope that they fit your budget. Before we get into this list though, I would like to mention that I am always an advocate for secondhand and vintage shopping, and whenever I am in need of a bag, I first always check Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Japanese Mercari, Poshmark. All those places have so many gems of bags and you're always more guaranteed to find something unique and cool in the secondhand market than you would find in the first-hand market. So that is also another budget-friendly option. Now let's get into my list. Brand number 1 that we are gonna highlight is And Other Stories. I am noticing this brand has a lot of cute suede bags at the moment, ranging from under $200 to about $400, but for the size and quality, they are worth it in my opinion. The one I am personally eyeing right now is called the Fringed Suede Shoulder Bag for $179. This size bag is always a favorite for me because it's small enough that it could be dressed up or down, but it's not so small that it doesn't fit your everyday essentials. The fringe detail is in leather, which is a nice subtle contrast between the suede body of the bag. Overall, a great everyday bag, and it has a nice zipper closure, which is easy and secure. Brand number 2 that we're covering today is Mango. Mango has some very cute accessories, but their bags recently have been popping up on my feed, and I can't help but notice they're looking a lot more sophisticated recently. So I'm actually looking at 3 particular bags right now from Mango. This tote bag with the natural fiber body and leather strap detail really reminds me of the Chloe Marcy straw bags that were so popular back in the day, like a few years ago, but obviously for a fraction of a price at $140. Then we have this genuine studded suede shoulder bag. It is in this very gorgeous tan color. And let me just say, it is very reminiscent of the desert style that everyone was going so crazy about last summer and even into this summer, but without being too over the top or too trendy. And this one is retailing for $140 as well. And lastly, I had to include a larger bag for my tote loving / bucket bag loving girlies. This suede bucket bag in brown is such a pretty bag and only $130. I should note that it is a slouchy bag and you can see that it doesn't have any lining, so that might translate to this bag becoming a lot slouchier, especially as it ages. But if you like a nice unstructured big bag, this would be a really nice option for you. Brand number 3 is ASOS. Of course, ASOS is an online retailer, and as such they carry such a wide range of brands and products that you are bound to find some gems here and there. But in particular, a bag that has been catching my attention over the whole last year is this bag from their in-house brand called ASOS Design. It's actually a suede tote bag with tubular piping and forest green, and it only goes for 94 Canadian dollars. Overall, it is a very slouchy big bag, but I believe that the tubing that goes all along the edges of both sides does help it keep a structure, especially when it's on the shoulder. I personally have not had a chance to get my hands on this bag, but a few of my content creator friends swear by this bag, and I just know that it is worth the hype because I really trust their recommendations. Brand number 4 is called Matt and Nat. This brand has a special place in my heart because it was founded in 1995 in Montreal, Canada, and you guys know I love to support Canadian brands where I can. But also the cherry on top is that they are vegan, cruelty free, and I happen to have one of their bags, and I got it ages ago when I was still a university student, and that bag has stood the test of time. It has lasted me ages. I got their Brave vegan backpack, which retails for $165 Canadian. I got it for a Christmas present back in, I don't know, I think it was my second or third year in university, and it is such a good backpack. Usually, I don't really love the designs for backpacks out there. What's available is either too clunky, too massive, and it looks heavy, and I'm a petite person, but the way this backpack sits on your back and it sits flat was one of the things that caught my attention right away. So this backpack is definitely one of my favorite bags that Matt and Nat has to offer, but they do have a wide range of crossbody and shoulder bags as well. So if you're not looking for a backpack, there are so many other bag options out there, and they're all for relatively good prices, and many of them are on sale right now. To give you a few examples, there is one bag that's called the Indie Vegan Satchel, which comes in really cute colors, and it is only $77 Canadian. I personally love the green shade. It is so rich and nice. Brand number 5 that we're going to talk about is Dolce Vita. This brand has been giving Euro summer for years. I just love that they have creative designs. There's always those textured looks and woven details. Overall, I just love how different and unique their designs for shoes and bags have been recently. Don't get me wrong, I love my basics and my classics, but for every once in a while, when you're looking for something outside the box, I love to have this kind of brand to just go to because you know you're bound to find something more unique and interesting that they might be carrying. A perfect example of this is their Alice suede bag, and it is for 248 Canadian dollars, which is under 180 USD, so it's still under $200. I literally got heart eyes for this. It's the perfect little bag for a night out or a cute girl's lunch. I just love that it has this like fish hook detail that is the bag closure, and it has these knots on the straps. I believe it's still minimalist and understated, but it does have these kind of details that makes it stand out. It comes in this beautiful muted blue, and it also comes in a nice muted beige. But if you do want a more spacious, everyday, low-key bag, they also have the Rika bag, which is on sale for 160 Canadian dollars. This is a perfect alternative for anyone that liked the La Mer croissant crossbody bag that I featured in my previous video that I also have. It is crossbody, hands-free, and versatile. The next brand I want to talk about is really not a brand at all, but a platform, and that is Etsy. I used to sleep on Etsy because I thought, I don't know if I can trust the vendors. I don't know if what I see is really what I'm gonna get. But over the years, I've been seeing a lot of people on TikTok raving about their favorite accessories, jewelry, bags, and things coming from Etsy. So I started to give it more of a look, and I realized if you actually review people's reviews, they provide a lot of pictures. And if a vendor has a good amount of sales on their page, like you can actually see the number of sales they've had. If they have a lot of sales, that just goes to show that this vendor probably has a lot of happy customers, and that is one way that you can trust a vendor on Etsy. Anyway, I chose a few bags to show you guys because they definitely caught my attention. They were so cute. The first one is this handcrafted woven leather tote, and it is retailing for $180 Canadian. It is definitely giving Dragon Diffusion, and you guys know I love any leather woven bag. These bags that I'm featuring right now are definitely up my alley, and they are so on my wish list. I love them so much. They're so cute. Also, when it comes to Etsy, we cannot forget that there are vendors that are selling such nice curated selection of vintage bags. I found this one vendor that is called Poppy, which coincidentally is Vancouver based. That's really cool. They're selling this vintage Coach bag that I found in this gorgeous caramel leather color. It's so stunning, and it really resembles a vintage Coach suede bag that I have. So obviously it caught my eyes, and I was like, oh, that's cute. And on their page, they have tons of other bags. And this bag is only going for 140 Canadian dollars, which, you know, Coach bags new are so much more expensive than that. This bag is so stunning. Anyway, just had to point that out. These two bags on Etsy are so stunning. Number 7, we have to talk about SSENSE. This is another online retailer that, of course, they usually do carry more pricier brands, but SSENSE basically year-round has some kind of sales going on. So if you like certain items and you heart them or you like add them to your wish list, you have to keep an eye on them, and throughout the year they have just various sales. So right now my pick for this video is from the brand Suede. This cute shoulder bag, or I think it might be even a top handle handbag, whatever. It's called The Dude. Excellent name, by the way. This is a minimalist bag. It's for anyone that just wants a fuss-free bag. It just gets a zipper across, 2 straps, whether you want to carry it on your shoulder or just on your hand or on the crook of your arm. It is pebbled leather, so it's probably scratch resistant. I don't know, I haven't touched this, but this bag just looks so cool. I just feel like it is a low-key bag. It kind of resembles the Miu Miu bags that everyone's going crazy about. Comes in black. There's a blue or green one as well. All the bags from this line are priced down to different extents, but the white one is priced down to 228 Canadian dollars right now, which is such a good price for this brand because Suede is one of those it girl bag brands. They have so many cute bags. They also are very known for their beaded bags, but I can't believe that they have this really nice cute minimalist bag as well. Anyway, this bag is so nice and I just had to point it out to you guys. Number 8 on our list is Coach Outlet. I just feel like we have to give a shout out to Coach Outlet for always giving us incredible deals. I'm looking at these 2 bags that are totally different vibes and functions, but let me show you both of them. First is the Hadley mini crossbody in raffia, and it is just so perfect for summer. If you have those kind of days where you just want to have a very minimalist outfit, you got to throw on a textured bag, and I just feel like this raffia bag with the black leather is such a nice contrasted bag, and it is only retailing for $108 Canadian, and it's 70% discounted. It looks like a great bag, and it's in this sort of cute low-key bucket bag style, so it looks very fuss-free. But then I was also eyeing this Hadley Turnlock tote, which would be a perfect work bag or everyday bag, honestly. I particularly love it in this yellow colorway because I'm coming out of my black and white phase. Every bag I ever had was either black, white, beige, brown, these kind of very neutral tones. But if I get another bag, you guys, it is gonna be in a fun color. Mark my words. That is my next goal. If I add any bags or shoes to my collection, it has to be a fun color. That's my promise to myself and to you guys. Anyway, this tote bag fits a laptop, your water bottle, and probably Pico, let's be honest. Or this one, Roma. He's so cute. Just passed out. And we all know Coach has the best leather, so you'd just be getting a wonderful bag. Brand number 9 that we are discussing is COS. COS has this swing crossbody bag, which retails for $150 USD. This bag immediately had everyone in a chokehold the moment it was released. I think everyone was just flocking to the store and getting it. It was sold out for a long time. I did manage it to get it for my husband's birthday, I think 2 years ago, and he wore it a ton. He still wears it a lot to this day. It is a really soft leather, so if you're gonna wear it for everyday purposes, it will get scuffed up and scratched a little bit, but if you like a worn-in look for your bags, there's really nothing to worry about. But it's this really nice minimalist crossbody. It's unisex, so it'd be a perfect gift for your partner, husband, wife, whoever, and it's shareable. I'm just gonna say that. My husband and I can both wear it. You and your partner could, everyone could wear it. It's a really nice bag, and it comes in a bit more colors now. I think in the beginning, when I was getting it for my husband, there was only the black colorway, but now they have like brown and white, like off-white. Anyway, it's a really nice bag overall. Last but not least, for our number 10 bag that we're going to feature in today's video, we have the brand Free People. Is it a brand or is it an online retailer again? I'm not sure. Anyway, the bag I have chosen, it is called the Sierra shoulder bag, and it retails for 78 USD. This bag comes in 5 different colorways, all very muted and cute, which is kind of to be expected because I feel like all suede bags come in very muted colors. There's no bright suede bag colors. I guess that just goes to show that suede picks up color nicer when it's like a muted color. Did I just have a revelation? I have never noticed any bright suedes before. Have you guys? Anyway, moving on. I think my favorite colors for this bag are the chocolate brown and the sage color. But honestly, the thing that I love about this is that on their page, on Free People, they have shown so many different inspo of how people can dress up their bag, especially with like charms, laces, little dolls, trinkets, whatever you want to add to your bag. It's just because it's a very minimalist type of bag. It's just a rectangular shoulder bag. I think it would be very adorable cool if you customize it and put things on it that make it very personal to yourself. Especially there's a couple where they have like these really nice chains on it. That's like giving me some ideas. Anyway, that was it for my top 10 budget friendly / affordable bag brands that I wanted to bring to your attention in case the video from last week had too many expensive bags on it, which I understand in this economy, we need to have different options available to us. I hope you guys liked this video and the bags I chose. Of course, these were all bags that were very much my own personal taste. So I would be looking forward to hearing from you guys and hearing if there's any brands out there that I may not know about but you guys really like. I would deeply appreciate it. I rely on this community a lot for bringing my attention to brands and things that I have not heard about in my own community on social media or my friends. So yeah, I look forward to reading your comments. By the way, if you have not already, I would really appreciate it if you guys subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos, and give this video a thumbs up because it really helps my channel. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! I think he's a Maltese. Roma's just sitting right by my feet, just staring up at me. Should I just hold you here?
Do you want to be in today's video?
I worry that Pico is now thinking he's no longer the star of the show, because he will always be the star of my shows.
Ow, ow, ow.
These dogs are so distracting right now.
Hi, baby.
Don't pee there. Hi, Roma. Oh, he's gonna pee. Oh, he's gonna pee. Oh, no! Oh, he peed on the carpet. She's having a puppy again. Hard work. This is finally what the dogs are doing right now, letting me actually work. They were going at each other earlier. These are angels when they're sleeping. Hi, honey.